You have completed the deepest work of your life. Now that you've secured your emotional home, which is your fourth house, the inner child healing, and cleared your ancestral debt, which is the ninth house healing, how do you ensure that you never repeat those struggles and instead establish a new, clean karmic contract for yourself and your future lineage? So this final video is about sovereignty. We tie every lesson together, providing the framework for living a life aligned with your independent dharma and a path that's free from inherited wounds and achieving the highest honor, becoming the powerful, benevolent cycle breaker for your entire line. So welcome to the conclusion of our series, Healing Ancestral Wounds. We end with the ultimate goal, which is freedom. A life lived in independent dharma means your purpose, your choices, and your luck are entirely your own, built on a foundation of self-mastery, not ancestral obligation. We will define the 3 markers of a life successfully transitioned from inherited karma to chosen destiny. How amazing is that? Let's talk about the markers of independent dharma. How do you know you've truly transitioned from inherited karma to your own chosen destiny? So look for these 3 powerful shifts in your life. The first one is the new default setting. Your default reaction to stress is no longer the inherited one. For example, scarcity, anxiety, or emotional withdrawal, or insecurity, or fear. Instead, your first reaction is to choose the new, healthy choice point you mapped in video number 3. Example, grounding or conscious spending, choice point action you mapped. This proves the pattern is broken on a neurological level. The second is the boundary of love. You can now draw clear, guilt-free boundaries with family members without suffering the emotional hijack of the inner child. You participate in the family dynamic from a place of compassion and detachment, which is Ketu, rather than the obligation or fear. Isn't that wonderful? Next is the flow of Jupiter. After performing all these rituals, you notice a subtle yet undeniable increase in grace and ease. Opportunities that are related to wealth, mentorship, or career expansion, they arrive that feel supported, not sabotaged. You're receiving ancestral blessings, not debt. These markers prove that you're no longer a victim of your past. They prove that you are its master. Now let's talk about the cycle breaker's oath and the legacy. Your final act in this journey is to cement your transformation and become the official cycle breaker for all future generations. Now this is done through a powerful oath of independent dharma. Let's talk about the cycle breaker's oath ritual. First is the acknowledgement. You write down the one key repetitive struggle that you have definitively ended. For example, I release the cycle of financial fear. Or, I end the pattern of sacrificing my needs for others. The next is the oath. You stand facing your altar, a candle, or simply a window. You state this oath clearly, addressing your future self and your lineage. You say, I honor the sacrifices and struggles of those who came before me. I recognize their limitations and I release myself from repeating their pain. I swear by my highest consciousness that the burden ends with me. Then you say, my new dharma is, you name your new rule, your new choice point. May my success be the blessing that flows to all those who follow. Next is the conscious gift. You commit to teaching your new healthy habit, your new choice point, to someone that's younger than you. A child, a niece, a younger colleague, or even a friend. By actively passing on the healing instead of the wound, you seal your legacy as the cycle breaker. This transforms personal healing into sacred seva, which is selfless service. So know that you are the light. You should know that. This entire series has been about transforming inherited trauma into earned spiritual wisdom. You faced the shadow. You healed the child. You cleared the debt. And you claimed your luck. Your success is no longer just your success. It is the successful fulfillment of your entire lineage's potential. You have honored them in the highest possible way by becoming the healthiest, most abundant version of yourself. Stand firmly in the light of your independent dharma. So here are your final assignments to live your life as a cycle breaker. First, I want to know, tell me in the comments, what is the one key struggle, the cycle, that you have definitively ended during this series? And what is the new rule of your independent dharma? Second, let's turn this knowledge into action. Perform the cycle breaker's oath ritual today to cement your transformation. And finally, share this video with anyone who needs the final push to claim their freedom. Knowledge is meant to be shared, and that's what I'm doing for you. Of course, if you'd like to take a deep dive into your own personal chart, you can reach out to me via the link in the About section or in this video description section. And definitely watch all the videos, the foundational videos that I have listed in the video description. Now, this concludes our transformative series, Healing Ancestral Wounds, Navigating Family Karma. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Vedic wisdom. Thank you for watching, and thank yourself for watching. That's all for today.